Hello everyone, welcome back to part 10, I think, of creating this Rolex Sky Dweller inside of my 2018. So today we're going to start working on another part of the face right here, and we're going to add the numbers and the little blobs right here. So let's create a text thing for every single one of these. So the first one is 22. And I have a font that I'm going to use for this, and I think I already went over it, but just in case I didn't, I'm going to go over it again. So the microgramma font right here, which is the font for those numbers, you can find it just by typing in microgramma font, and you can just get it. I feel like I went over this already, though. So I'm going to go to Maya here then, and I'm just going to have that like that. And I'm also going to make Discord shut up because they can be annoying. Okay, so this is the font, and it's basically the same font as that. So, or at least the closest you can get that I've found. So the next one is 24, so I'm just gonna, whoops, wrong font. I'm gonna do that for each of these. The next one is, I believe that is actually a 2, because I remember looking at the other ones, and just to make sure, I will check right now. Let's see. Wow, blocking it as well. They're all blocking it, but that is a 2. So we have that. The next one I'm pretty sure is a 4. I'm just gonna guess, although I know it is because I already did it. And the next one is a 6. I don't believe I made one of those yet. Microgramma. And then we have an 8 in the microgramma font. Then we have a 10, and I'm just going to do this for every single one of these, and I will see you once I have created all of them. The rest of this is self-explanatory. Just create every number up until 20 because we already made 22. So I'll see you when I do that. Okay, I have created every single number, and one other thing we can do for this as well is we can, these look like they are all beveled, so what we can do is on each one of these, I'm going to open up this crazy mess that we will clean soon. I'm going to start with this one in geometry. You want all of these to have bevel enabled. That way we get the numbers look like they're smoothed, because you cannot smooth type meshes, otherwise it messes everything up and it looks like trash. So did not mean to right click. I'm gonna bevel every single one of them. Be nice if you could shift select all of those and just change them all at the same time, but Maya really needs to revamp their text thing because it is all messed up and I hate it. So with all of those, our poly count is actually pretty high, so make sure you have everything smoothed. And one thing I might do is with everything selected, I might do Alt-Shift-D to delete the history of everything to have Maya maybe run a little bit faster. So we haven't even got to the high poly part yet. So I'm going to select every single number, and I'm pretty sure that's all of them. I'm just going to center the pivot, press E, change my channel box, and you want all of these to be rotated -90, and then you can scale them all to whatever you want. In fact, I think I don't need to do that. When I just do that, they'll scale like that. And just take one of them, and then we can just start like that. So for example, I got a 2. Actually, I want everything to be selected, and I want to scale these all like at the same time. That way they're all the same. So I believe that size will be good. So I'm just gonna put them all like here, that way they're kind of easy to access. So I got the 2 again, and you just want to rotate these and put them where they belong. So we have it like that. Choose another one. It's 22. That'll go right there. I don't even need any rotation. 24. As you can see, this font is basically exactly the same. In fact, it probably is. But Rolex just is a big mean guy and does not want to release their information. You know, while I'm making these, maybe I'll find history things to talk about Rolex or whatever I'm creating. Maybe that'll be kind of interesting. That way I don't just talk to myself forever. On this one, I think we need to adjust the kerning. So I'm going to go to Actually, it won't let me do that because I'm pretty sure yep, I deleted the history of everything, so we actually can't go back. But, it's okay. If you didn't delete the history, you can change the kerning just like we did a long time ago to get these to be a bit closer together, but I'm not going back. It's fine. It's close enough anyways, so I'm gonna keep rotating this. This will look really cool when it's done. Creating the band is something really cool I want to show you guys. It's a method you might not think of if you've made a lot of things before. So, gonna do that, and then we need 18. Here we go. 14. Right here. And we gotta find where the rest of them are hiding as well, because I did not see any more up here. So they might be, let's see here. There they are. We got our 8, which matches perfectly, which is lovely. There is a cool website I found one time that you actually can just enter an image. So for example, I can put that Rolex in, and it'll find the font or fonts that are close enough to that thing. So it's really useful for finding fonts on like random obscure images that you have that you would need something on. And I do believe this is the last number that we need to put in. So let's see how this looks. And I hope they are all on the same, but Maya never wants to comply. I really need to fix this whole shenanigan of these. So I'm going to select all of those and scale them to be a bit thinner, about that thick, and then I'm going to just make sure everything is on the same level. So you can hold down V and the middle mouse button and just drag on like one of these, and it is really helpful at making things equal. So just like that. Trying to get that equal. That way we don't have anything weird looking. So it will be like that. And then like that. And like that. And then we just got a few more up here to go through. Or more than I thought actually. So to there. There. It'd be nice if they all like stayed, because we basically didn't do anything weird to any of them that the rest of them didn't have, but Maya. Maybe in my lifetime they'll have that fixed, but this is my favorite program on my entire computer, even more than Steam, so can't complain. Okay, so with all of these, I'm going to assign that black blend that we've been using a billion times, and I don't think it actually applied. I think we actually have that, so I'll just go with that. We can change them all later. We're going to want to drag these to about, let's see, take a look at an image. They will be resting on that white thing that we'll have to make under this in a second. So it depends how long this episode's been. I think I will probably do that in the next episode, and I just want to make sure that those have a lot of spacing and those have less spacing. Yep, okay, ours looks the same. So, with this completed, in the next episode, we will create these little blob dots, as you can see, and we will create the thing that will go underneath this. In the episode after that, we will probably dedicate it all to creating these little ticks, as you can see, and if we have time, we'll do the Swiss made, and then we have to do the Rolex that is on the sides, and for example, there's that crown right there, and then there's a Rolex that goes all the way around. There's a cool method for doing that. And what else? After that, we will create the knob and the base, the bottom of the base, and after we're done doing all of that, we will create the band, and then after I disable the grid and do all of that, we will create the lock, and that'll probably be it. And then, we will texture it in KeyShot. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.